We could begin by, if you could tell me your first and last name.
I'm Margaret Floyd.
Okay, Margaret, and what is it that you do?
I'm a nutritional therapist. I'm based in LA, and I recently wrote a book called Eat Naked: Unprocessed, Unpolluted, and Undressed Eating for a Healthier, Sexier You.
Okay, so eat naked, that's not actually physically eating in the nude.
No, although you can. That's a personal choice, and you might feel inspired to do that after you've been eating this way for a while because you look so good naked. But no, it's all about what's on your food and what's not on your food, actually, more importantly. So stripping away the layers of things like pesticides and hormones and antibiotics and that kind of stuff just in the food production. All of those ingredients that you can't pronounce, things, red dye number 324, whatever it is. All of those things your body doesn't recognize and doesn't know what to do with it, basically.
Interesting. Okay. So how did you come into this line of work?
Well, when I was in my mid-20s, I was, in many ways, my career was rocking. But my health was really deteriorating. I was one of these people who was going really hard 24/7, not taking good care of myself. I was what I call a junk food vegetarian. So I wasn't eating meat, so I was feeling good about myself from that perspective. But what I was eating wasn't fabulous. I was all about the white bread and pasta and loads of coffee and sweet treats and craving my wine by about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So not taking good care of myself. And I had a bunch of little chronic health things going on, the most nagging of which was a skin condition that I'd had since my early years in high school. And it was being managed through different, medicated creams and ointments and that kind of thing. But it just started to feel like it wasn't such a good idea to keep, we had to keep increasing dosages and that kind of thing. So I went to a naturopath, and she changed my diet completely, and within 3 weeks, akin to this condition and all sorts of other things that have been going on, that I had dealt with for about 12, 13 years, completely went away. And that was now 12 years ago, and I've never had a hint of it since. So it was really my first moment where I was like, wow, what we eat is so critically important to our health.
That's inspiring. Wow, that's awesome. Do you have any messages you'd like to send to people that are watching and
Yeah, definitely. I think one of the most important things to remember is that we are what we eat, and it sounds so simple, and we all know that, but we don't live that way. Every single thing we put into our body turns into, our skin, our muscles, our cells, everything. And so it's really, really vitally important that what we're giving our bodies is real, whole, unprocessed food.
Wonderful. Well, we're excited to have you on Base Sunday. Thank you
Thank you so much for having me.